Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mute Chaos, also known as Willow. You can call me whichever. And today our video, I guess, is going to be a little more different than what you're used to seeing. So far the only videos I've really released have been the Did I Ask podcast and the concert series, with like one or two other videos that is mainly about myself or the channel. And so today I decided, after recording this video once already, to re-record it because I didn't like it and because I was not prepared. So I'm prepared now to really show you my K-pop collection. Yeah, we're gonna start. So as you can see, there's some here. I also have some more beside me. So I've been into K-pop since about 2016, 2017 when I got into BTS from one of my friends, and then I got into more groups progressively over the years. And then I really got into like K-hip-hop, R&B, probably near the end of grade 10, going into grade 11, and then the pandemic hit. I have no Korean hip-hop or R&B albums because you quite literally cannot ship them to Canada, unfortunately, and you can't find them in stores, which is unfortunate. I know G-Soul, Epic High, Soul Child, and Cold are all coming to Canada on tour individually, and I will be seeing all of them. I have tickets, general admission to all of them. Hopefully, if there are CDs, you can best bet that I will be buying some. But without further ado, let us start. Okay, so we'll start with all of the albums I only really have like one or two of. So to start us off, we'll start off strong with BI's. It is in packaging still, technically. I did unbox it on my Instagram. I will probably also upload it here as a short. So if you want to see them before I upload them here, brand new, you can follow my Instagram, mute.chaos. You can find it in the link tree in my bio. So I own BI's album. This is the only BI album that I own. It is the Love or Loved Part 2 album, if I remember correctly, so I do own that. I'm quite a proud owner because when I listen to iKON, because I've kind of drifted apart from them and really K-pop in general, I was a Bobby BI stan because, I mean, could you tell that I was? I usually stan the rappers. Moving on, we got GOT7, so this is my only GOT7 album that I have, which is the Flight Log Arrival. Most of the albums, I will also say, I have ordered from Amazon usually, or have bought them at like Sunrise Records or The Beat Goes On. So that's where pretty much all these albums come from, that's all they've come from, because I have not been to a K-pop concert other than Blackpink back in like 2019, and I didn't buy merch because the merch lines were way too long. But following up that, we got Day 6. So this is the Day 6 Shoot Me album with all the members, because as we know, so this is Day 6 Youth Part 1. As we all know, Jay has left Day 6. Please still support the Day 6 boys. They absolutely deserve it. They've worked their ass off. And then I also own the Youth Part 2 Remember Us album. I don't remember which one came with them, but one of these albums does have like temporary tattoos, which I thought was pretty cool. And then another one that I have unboxed on my Instagram, which is the Big Bang Made series, the E Black version, whatever you want to call it. This is probably one of the most iconic Big Bang albums. So this is the one with Bang Bang Bang, Loser, Baby, We Like to Party. Those songs are all on it. So, and then to follow up the Big Bang one, I also have the GD Top album, Hi Hi. So I bought this at a used store, so there's not really any photo cards in it to a degree, but ooh, okay, I say that as this comes out. So yeah, you can see there's the receipt. Yeah, those are all the main like individual albums. And then we'll move on to the ones on the table and then to the ones to the side. So I do have EXO-K. So EXO-K was EXO Korean. I have their first album, the Mama album, which is, I think, pretty cool. It is quite a small album compared to some of the first albums that we see now from groups, but it is what it is. I also have the EXO Overdose giant fucking box is what I have. This is literally a full, complete box. This is back when all the boys were still in it. In EXO, we didn't have the ones that have left, and the one who shall not be named because he's a fucking kind of like Big Bang. So this is my only Blackpink album that I own, which is Blackpink the album. It is also a giant box. I kind of actually quite like the albums that are in boxes. They're easier to stand up and have on display, which I think is quite fun. And then we'll move on to Tomorrow by Together. So I do have this Tomorrow by Together album, which is the Fight Together, the Chaos Chapter, Fight or Escape. And then the other one that I have is the Mini-sode 1, Blue Hour, because some of my favorite songs on those ones. And then we will move on to iKON, because we can. So I have 2 iKON albums. I have their full debut album, The Welcome Back, which I got secondhand, so there was no photo cards, which is probably one of the saddest discoveries I made. And then I have the half debut album from iKON as well, which, I mean, it's iKON's first albums. I feel pretty special having them. For ATEEZ, I only have 2 of their albums, so I have Treasure, episode EP3, One to All. So that's that one. And then I also have the ATEEZ Fever album, which is quite nice. One of my favorite ATEEZ songs is Thanks and Wave. Moving on to 17, I just discovered that I have both versions of the Sector 17 repackaged album, which was interesting to learn. I bought this one I don't know when, and then I bought this one recently thinking I didn't own it. So, I mean, I'll take it. It's pretty cool, I think. And then I got Going 17, Make It Happen, which 17 was one of my like bigger bias groups, I guess. You could say the one that I stand the most. So this is not so nice looking. It's a little worn and torn. The 17's first mini album. It's a little, yeah, we're gonna ignore that. Not one of the first albums that I have torn up. And I also own the All 17, the 4th mini album, which, yeah, I'm pretty sure back when I got it's like properly like a book. I will not lie. Like fully, I don't know if there's anything in here, but yeah, it is literally like a full book, which another thing that I quite like albums to look like. Ooh, I'm trying to think what's one of my bigger collections, because now we're into the big collection section, which is BTS, Stray Kids, and NCT. Well, I guess we'll do Super M first, because I only have one Super M physical CD, which is their first Super M. I guess it's their self-titled 2019 Super M with Joppin' on it. I do own some records, which I'll grab soon, but we'll go through the CDs first and then move on to those. So then we will move on to Stray Kids. So I do own the Ordinary, I think is how you say it. I haven't looked at some of these albums in so long. I feel so fake right now. It's the Maniac album. Looks like Ordinary. I say it's the Ordinary album. Stray Kids. I at one point tried to collect all the Stray Kids albums, but kind of completely fallen behind. I do have the I Am Who album. I got the I Am You album, but one of the I guess the postcards fell out. So I Am You, 2 of these, which is the I Am Not, right? Yeah, I Am Not. So this is one that I have, and then I also have this version of I Am Not. So 2 I'm Not versions. I think one was gifted to me for Christmas, possibly from my dad, and then Stray Kids mixtape. I feel very special having that. Yeah, so that's all of Stray Kids. I'm not gonna lie, trying to search TXT on Spotify and having to use their full government name is so disheartening. We will move on now then to NCT. Let's move on to NCT. So I have 2 NCT 127 regular irregular albums. So I have this one, which is I guess the green version, and then I got the blue version. I'm not sure how to explain that other than blue and green. Then I have 2 of these, the NCT 2020 Renaissance. So this is Renaissance Part 1. And then another NCT 2020 Renaissance Part 1. Different cover. This one has blue, while this one is more of like an orangey red color. And then NCT Dream. I keep hitting the microphone. We Go Up album, which has Trippin' on it. Trippin', We Go Up. Is this one Mark? No, Mark is still a part of it. Okay. Now, oh my god. Now we have NCT 127 Superhuman, the album. NCT 2 Baddies, which is one of my favorite releases from NCT 127. I will not lie. Other than like Chain, Simon Says is another one of my favorites. This poor microphone. Then we have the NCT 127, the second album, Neo Zone, Neo Culture Technology. So yeah, those are my NCT albums. I will grab the records now because they are NCT and Super M. So my most prized record of K-pop would be this one. My Lucas SM, I keep saying SM, Super M record. I wish he go support Lucas in his solo career, please. Then we got another Super M, Taeyong. Taeyong is my bias in NCT 127. Probably, honestly, my bias in the whole of NCT. Here's another Taeyong. This time, the We Are Superhuman NCT 127 record. These are ordered from SM Entertainment. They make it... K-pop makes it easier to order albums from Korea than Korean hip-hop, unfortunately. It makes me so sad. One day, the Western world will take on Korean hip-hop and R&B the way that they've taken on K-pop. Fingers crossed, I'm going to call it now. So we'll move on, finally, to probably the albums that you've been waiting for the most, which is my BTS. So I own School Love Affair, which is one of the, probably, I think it's their first album. Please don't come for me. I will cry. God, it's crazy because when I look through these, you'll see like really young BTS, and I'm like, oh my god, they're little babies. Then we got this BTS album, the 4th mini album. I do not remember off the top of my head what the English name is for this album, unfortunately. But this is the one with Run, Butterfly, Walian, Mass City. I really do love Butterfly. It's Jimin's vocals. We got Love Yourself, Her. I think that was one of the first BTS albums that I've owned, and probably one of the first K-pop albums. Then we got BTS Too Cool for School, which is We Are Bulletproof Part 2. Unfortunately, We Are Bulletproof Part 1, I don't even think it exists on CD, I don't think. And then we got one of their most recent ones, BTS Proof, which is interesting because on the back, it literally says Hybe YG+. So, pretty interesting. Distributed by Hybe/YG Plus Inc. Korea. The next ones that we have, I own 2 of. So I own 2 Dark and Wild albums. That's number 1 and number 2. Now you can see the front and back at the same time. So one of these does contain a broken CD. Technically both of them. So one, the CD is still intact, but the knob that keeps it in place that you pop it out of just unstuck from the thing. So I have the full CD, but I can't get the center out. And then the other one has an actual proper broken one, because for some reason with Dark and Wild, when you try to remove the CD, it just doesn't come out. So I tried to remove it and it just cracked in two, which is it's so disheartening, but I gotta live with it. So I bought a second one. And then I own two of these, which is the giant version of the BTS Proof album. So that's number one. They are both the exact same, I will say. Like, there's no big difference in the two. Even the photo cards were the exact same. So this is the second one. So yeah, that is the entire K-pop collection, honestly. I will record the photo cards separately. You'll see them edited in, because I'm going to do a top-down view, a little bit of a different view than what you guys normally would see. Jisoo is live right now. Can't wait. He's coming here next week, so you will see another Did I Ask podcast episode on Jisoo soon. And then you'll also see the concert series. There will be 2 videos for the concert series coming out. So we got Jisoo on June 4th, and then Knocked Loose on June 5th. So I'll be going to both of those. What I'm about to show you is every single one of the photo cards that I own, literally all together. So you can see just how many I have. Like that is so many. We can literally count them together. Let's count them together and we can see just how many exactly we have. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80 photo cards total. That's fucking insane. So obviously you can see that they are organized by group. We are now gonna go over them by group. We're gonna go over NCT. So I do have this Johnny. Johnny's quite great. I do like Johnny. Then we have Jungwoo. He fucking cute. You can see obviously there's a reason why they're in these protective sleeves, and it's because of those scratches. They're to protect the photo card. Here's Jisung, NCT Dream, and then we do have this Jeonjin, his little, I guess, his name card from the We Go Up album. We have another Johnny. I only have, I think, 2 Johnnies total. So yeah, we got Johnny, regular, irregular. If you didn't, obviously, did you know in the video, I have 2. This is a superhuman. Taeyong. A nice little reflective circle. And then we have Jaehyun, guys. And then we got, obviously, another from the Neozone album, Taeyong. Who did I get in 2 baddies? I don't know. This is from the Neozone album. And then, guys, oh my god, NCT 2020, Win-Win. We got fucking Win-Win. Thank God. Oh, I got Taeyong from 2 baddies. And thank God he's my bias. And then we got Taeil from the 2 baddies as well. I'm back. He's back, guys. And then NCT 2020, we have Jaemin to Stray Kids. So here's Hyunjin. His little ID card from the Ordinary album. And then from Ordinary as well, we got Minho and Jonin. IN. We got IN. I'm pretty sure this is either, I don't remember who this is. Oh, it's Sungmin. Baby Sungmin. Look, Baby Sungmin. Oh, from the I Am Not album. Also from I Am Not. From Hyunjin. Jisung, Minho, Changbin from I Am Not. Baby Jisung from the I Am Not album as well. And then we also got IN from the I Am You album. Very handy. Woojin card. And then also Changbin's I Am You that does not fit fully in this, unfortunately. But yeah, Changbin. This is a little, like, behind the scenes thing. IN, Bangchan, and Sungmin from the I'm Not album. And then another IN from probably I'm Not. Yep, I'm Not. Jisung's hand-drawn little hand-drawn thing. ID card, I guess. I don't know. Another Bangchan from I Am Who. Sungmin, Who. And then from I Am You, we got Chan and Sungmin. And then we got another Bangchan from Mixtape. Oh, he's so young there. And then we got from Ordinary, another Sungmin, Ordinary, Changbin, and then going on to duos from Ordinary, oh my god, I've been saying it wrong this whole time, Ordinary, why is it Ordinary? Okay, Maniac, Minho and Jisung, and then another duo, Changbin and Chan, and then the last duo with the fucking
fucking blue eyes. Jisung, Felix, and Changbin. And look at those fucking blue eyes. Mixtape as well, we got Woojin. So, and then yeah, moving on to 17, TA and Dino. Very youngins when they're still children. And then my bias from 17 is S-Coops, so I got lucky pulling him twice, apparently. We got another S-Coops. Do I know Morse code? Nope, I'm pretty sure I googled it to figure out what it was. And then we got TA in June from going 17, and then another Dino as well. That's the end of 17. Moving on to Blackpink, I got double Jennie cards. So yeah, I got double Jennies from the Blackpink album. And then on to BI, my one and only BR card that I know. On to got 7. We got Jackson, Bam Bam, and Seungjin. Oh my god. Youngjae. Jesus. Youngjae. We got Youngjae. And then my one and only Big Bang, which is Taeyang. And then on to ATs, we got Wooyoung. My laptop might die. We've got, oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. I think it's hopefully. And then we do have this one, which doesn't actually have a member on it. It's just got codes and shit. Then we got another Wooyoung. Then we got the whole team. And then on to day 6, we got Wonpil, Baby. I think this is Baby. This looks like Sunjin. I think it's Sunjin. I'm not sure. And then we do have Sungjin and Jay. And then on to Tomorrow by Together, we got Kai's card and Subin. And then on to EXO, we got Sam, Dio, Baekhyun. And then on to BTS, we've got Jungkook, V, RM, Jungkook. Show that fully. Jungkook. And then yeah, these are all from this album. Suga, Jin, J-Hope, Jimin, another RM, another Jungkook, another Jimin, another J-Hope, another Jin, another V, another RM, another Jungkook, and finally another Min Yoongi, Suga to round off the collection. Those are all the photo cards that I own. All, what was it, 70 or so? Subscribe. Turn notifications on so that you don't miss those uploads. I upload every Wednesday or every other Wednesday depending on how I'm doing, how school's going, how work's going. You can hear me on the radio middays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is actually daylight savings right now, so it's Eastern Standard Time I'm still gonna go with. You can hear me on CJIQFM.com anywhere in the world, or if you want to listen directly on your radio, it's 88.3 CJIQ or 88.3. You can pick us up in the Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge region in the smaller kind of surrounding areas. You lose us going into Hamilton at the top of the hill. If you know those places, if not, it's okay. Just listen online. You can pick us up, and I know because in Newfoundland, they were able to hear me on air. So you can hear me 10 to 2 middays, 88.3 CJIQ. On the weekends, you can hear me from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So tune in. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe, turn on notifications, like, comment, follow my Instagram, please and thank you. I post quite a lot on there, including updates, unboxings, content from on air, etc., etc. So I hope you enjoyed this video of my K-pop collection. I will probably do more of an in-depth version where I go over each group and just open the albums and show you what is exactly in them. And maybe we'll play a game called Can I Match the Photo Cards to the album? So I will let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your day or whatever you are doing. If it's night, day. If it's night, try to get some sleep. If it's daytime, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching. I have been Mute Chaos, also known as Willow, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye!